We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Houston. Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Sent on the ground out to second. No problem here, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. George Springer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Left fielder.
So striding forward now, Ian Happ hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that's taken for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now another 2-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Marisnick comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. A little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Carlos.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Hayward on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now Lester's 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 now to McCann. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward. They continue to stay in good counts.
There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Schwarber is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. And the changeup is way low that time.
No strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rizzo is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Reddick. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Addison Russell. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1.
Volquez into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Jason Hayward now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Edinson Volquez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Edinson Volquez.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman, number
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit down the third baseline. A windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gonzalez.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Happ ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. In now, John Lester. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Sean Lester.
First delivery to him on the way. On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready for another chance? Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Reddick. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 2, Alex.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Striding in, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Brian McCann.
Stepping in, Brian McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jake Marisnick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. So stepping in, Edinson Volquez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Addison Russell. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Addison.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Digging in, John Lester. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Marisnick, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Springer coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now in the box, Ian Happ.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Volquez sets. 1-0 on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Third baseman number
Stepping
2.
in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt,
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw home, and the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 16.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Rizzo is there for it. Digging in once again, Edinson Volquez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to onto that fastball in that situation.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. It was a walk in his last trip. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So stepping in, Jason Hayward. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he takes ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, John Lester, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tommy La Stella is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Tommy La Stella.
Chris Davinsky trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, Justin Grimm is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jose Altuve.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Happ on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. So digging in now, George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Zobrist. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll try and get something started in the home half. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Fielder, Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ian Happ stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Yulieski Gurriel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Reddick.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Happ has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Reddick coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight at 93, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Swing, strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The next 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Addison Russell. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Tommy Kahnle enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle. This change for the Astros. Now playing third base, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Brian Dunsing will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 32, Brian Dunsing.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Baez has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now batting, Jake Marisnick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hayward coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, the pitcher, Tommy Kahnle. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Carlos Beltran will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. James Russell comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
James Russell.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Albert Almora is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in, Brian Dunsing, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Number 76 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 76.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line toward center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He's got a chance to end this. Michael Feliz is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
Michael Feliz.
Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here comes Marisnik, and the inning is over. Hector Rondon takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Hector Rondon. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field, number 5, Albert Almora.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Jose Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
George Springer.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Next for the Astros, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, third
So
baseman.
striding in, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And the pitch on 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And another foul ball. Popped high in the air. Altuve is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Brett Anderson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Brett Anderson.
Now here it comes. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes on 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Ben Zobrist. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.